I knew something was wrong the moment I heard her scream. It wasn't a normal scream. Not fear. Not pain. Not even surprise. It was triumph. A triumphant, shaky, breathless cry that made my stomach twist before I even reached the bathroom door. "Oh, my God!" my mother-in-law shrieked. "Oh, my God!" I froze in the hallway. My pregnancy test, my test, was supposed to be on the counter behind that door. My hand trembled as I pushed the door open. And there she stood. Janice, my mother-in-law, 58 years old, wearing a pink robe with tiny embroidered daisies, holding my positive pregnancy test in her perfectly manicured hand, like she'd just discovered buried treasure. She turned to me with watery eyes and a shaking smile. "Sweetheart," she whispered dramatically, "I am pregnant." My world stopped. "What?" I breathed out. "What are you talking about?" Janice clutched the test to her chest like it was a sacred relic. "This explains everything," she said, nodding vigorously. "The nausea, the cravings, the mood swings. I knew it. I felt it in my bones." She looked up, almost starry-eyed. "A miracle baby. At my age. Can you believe it?" Actually, yes. I could believe she'd say something this delusional. But I couldn't believe what she was holding. "That's my test," I snapped. "I left it here for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Janice." She blinked at me slowly, as if I were a glitch in the simulation she'd built in her mind. "No, sweetheart," she said softly. "This is mine. This is MY positive. I understand you're emotional, but don't try to steal this moment from me." Steal this moment? A moment she was stealing from me? My head spun. My mouth went dry. I felt the floor tilt beneath me. And that's when she did something I will never forget. She lifted the pregnancy test higher, cradling it like a diamond, and whispered, "I'm going to tell the family." And before I could stop her, before I could grab it, before I could scream, she walked right past me, smiling, humming a little tune. And that was just the beginning. And while I'm getting started, don't forget to subscribe. This is where we'll find the wildest family dramas, real-life revelations, and stories you won't be able to tear yourself away from. My name is Lena, I'm 29, and I've been trying to get pregnant for almost 4 years. 4 years of doctor visits, hormone injections, temperature tracking, ovulation strips, miscarriages, tears, and quiet heartbreak. 4 years of holding other people's babies and smiling politely while dying inside. 4 years of hoping that maybe, just maybe, this month would be different. And the day I finally got my first clear positive, my mother-in-law stole it. Literally stole it. Janice is one of those women who never got enough attention in life. She needs to be the center of every room, every event, every conversation. When she enters a house, it feels like a cold breeze follows her, bringing drama, hunger for validation, and a strange kind of chaos she pretends is love. My husband, Evan, insists she's just misunderstood. But Janice isn't misunderstood. Janice is Janice. She visits unannounced. She rearranges my kitchen cabinets, because it makes more sense this way. She suggests baby names despite knowing about our infertility struggles. She once, accidentally, deleted photos from my phone because you don't need to remember everything. So when she stole my pregnancy test, I shouldn't have been shocked. But I was. Because this was beyond her usual meddling. This was deranged. I found her in the living room, FaceTiming Evan's sister, waving the pregnancy test like a magic wand. "Yes, Julie. I'm pregnant. I know. At my age. A true miracle." My throat closed. Julie screamed. Then cried. Then screamed again. "Oh my God, Mom! How far along are you?" I snapped. "She's not pregnant," I yelled. "That is my test. She stole it." They both stared at me. Janice with pity. Julie with confusion. "Lena," Janice said gently, placing the test on her chest like it was part of her heart, "I understand this must be hard for you, given your situation." Your situation. Those 2 words stabbed me. She always tiptoed around the word infertility, like it was a contagious disease. But this is my miracle, she continued. Please, don't ruin this for me. My fists clenched. It's not your miracle, I snapped. It's my test. I am pregnant. Me. Janice raised a brow. And yet your name isn't on it. I nearly screamed. That's not how pregnancy tests work. Julie, still on the phone, whispered. Lena, are you okay? You're acting kind of intense. Oh, that did it. I grabbed the phone from Janice and held it close to my face. Intense? Your mother stole my pregnancy test and is telling everyone she's pregnant. You think I'm intense? Julie blinked. Well, did you actually tell her you were trying? Maybe she got confused. I hung up. Then I turned to Janice. Give me the test. No. Janice. No. She hid it behind her back like a child hiding stolen candy. That's when the front door opened. Evan walked in, bags of groceries in his hands, smiling like the world was normal. Hey, what's going? Evan! Janice cried, rushing to him. I have amazing news. My heart sank. My husband's jaw dropped when she announced. Sweetheart. I'm pregnant. The grocery bags slipped from his hands. What? He whispered. I opened my mouth. She's lying. But he didn't hear me. He was staring at his mother as if she'd just told him Santa was real again. Mom, that's how? I mean, are you sure? She's not. I yelled. That is my test. Janice sighed dramatically and patted his arm. She's just emotional. I felt something break inside me. Something small and fragile. Something important. I ran upstairs before I said something I'd regret. The next hour was a blur. I sat on the bathroom floor, knees pulled to my chest, sobbing silently. Trembling. Shaking with rage and grief. How could she do this to me? Why would she do this to me? Why couldn't she just let me have this one moment? Just one. I felt the soreness in my throat from crying. I felt the ache behind my eyes, the throbbing headache forming. I felt the desperation clawing up my chest. Then the door creaked. Evan slipped inside and sat across from me. Lena, talk to me. I lifted my tear-stained face. Your mother stole my pregnancy test. He hesitated. A bad sign. Babe, maybe it was just a misunderstanding. So you believe her? My voice cracked. You believe your 58-year-old mother is pregnant before you believe me? He swallowed. I just didn't expect this. It's a lot. I'm trying to understand. You don't believe me, I whispered. You think I'm making this up. I didn't say that. You didn't have to. We sat there, breathing heavily in the silence. Then I said the words that changed everything. I'll take another test. I took 3. All positive. Evan stared at them, blinking, his face slowly shifting from confusion to realization, to horror. Oh my God, he croaked. Lena. Baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so. I stood up. Save it. Go tell your mother to stop lying. Downstairs, I heard raised voices. Then screaming. Then footstep. Janice burst into the hallway, red-faced and furious. How dare you try to steal my pregnancy, she spat. I laughed. Actually laughed. A broken, half-hysterical sound. Your pregnancy? Janice, you're almost 60. You're not pregnant. You stole my test. It was on the counter, she snapped. Finders keepers. This wasn't real. This couldn't be real. Pregnancy doesn't work like a lost and found. It works however I say it works, she yelled. I already told everyone. That was it. That was the real reason. Attention. She wanted attention. Validation. Drama. To be the star of the family again. I felt cold anger spread through my veins. You need help, I said quietly. Serious help. Janice smirked. You're just jealous that the miracle happened to me instead of you. That was the final crack. I stepped closer. You want a miracle? I'll give you one. I grabbed my phone. Opened the group family chat. Hit record. and with the steadiest voice I could muster, I said, "Hi everyone. This is Lena. I am pregnant. Me. I took multiple tests today. I have the result." Janice stole my first test and claimed it as her own. I paused. Janice lunged for my phone. I stepped back. "And to make it clear," I added, "pregnancy is only medically possible if you have functioning ovaries and a uterus, both of which Janice had removed in 2008. And I hit send. Janice froze. The color drained from her face. Evan looked at her, horrified. "Mom," he whispered. "Is that true?" She stuttered. Well, yes, but I thought maybe." "You lied," he shouted. She burst into tears. "You don't understand," she sobbed. "Everyone's been so focused on you too. Your house, your jobs, your marriage. I just wanted to feel special again." I stared at her. "You ruined the most important moment of my life because you were jealous?" She cried harder. "I didn't think you'd actually be pregnant this time." That was the moment Evan snapped. "Get out," he yelled. Janice gasped. "What?" "Get out of my house," she sputtered, sobbing, begging, blaming, accusing. But he didn't budge. And for the first time, Janice left without winning. The fallout lasted weeks. Janice told everyone I humiliated her. She posted cryptic Facebook statuses like, "Some people steal your joy. Even family." She told distant relatives I tricked her. She claimed I faked the video. She said I fabricated her medical records. But the truth was out. And this time, Evan believed me. He apologized every day. He attended therapy with me. He set boundaries with his mother, real ones, not empty promises. As for my pregnancy, it's been a roller coaster. Scary, beautiful, intense. But it's mine. Mine. And every time I feel that tiny flutter inside me, I remember the moment Janice stole my joy. And the moment I took it back. For the first time in 4 years, I feel hope. Real hope. Warm, glowing, steady hope. And if motherhood has taught me anything already, even before the baby arrives, it's that some miracles are worth fighting for, even against the people who should have celebrated them with you. Especially them.